Alright guys, welcome to my arcade room tour for 2023. Been a long time coming because I've been wanting to get this arcade room almost close to done, at least for the time being. And I had 2 empty slots for such a long time that I didn't want to showcase anything because the room hadn't changed much in 2021 and 2022. But now that the room is basically complete, I can kind of show you guys what I've been up to and what is going on in the arcade room for 2023. Let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming tech is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and start here right in the nook of the area where you walk into the arcade. So you can see this little arcade lane sign right here. And then this is my arcade entrance right here, as you guys can see. So let's talk about each cabinet here really quickly. This is the Marvel Superheroes Arcade1up machine that I have. This is modded with a Pi 4. Which is obviously awesome. It has all my arcade games, and this is a special edition that a lot of people liked back in the day that has, you know, the Sanwa joysticks and stuff like that. So this is really good and really fun. Turning right here, this is my New Wave Toys area. Got a black light sitting up there, and it kind of shines these posters, really cool black lit posters. And then you got my New Wave Toys machines right here, as you can see. We got these all powered on. We got the Coke machine recently, the little New Wave Toys radio and stuff like that. Kind of posed there with different figures looking like they're playing these machines and stuff like that. And then right here we got the insert coin and just little collectibles that New Wave Toys has come out that are little miniature ones. So I kind of have them hanging out right there on little shelves. Then right next to that, we got one of the newest editions that I did a full review on, and this is the Wheel of Fortune Casino Cade from Arcade1up. Having a ton of fun with this machine. Can't wait to have the family over and play that. They're going to have a ton of fun playing that machine. Did a full review on this one here recently. And then spinning around over here, this is the last part of the entranceway to the arcade. This is the Star Wars machine. I love the Star Wars yoke machine. It's fully modded with the PC, so I have that sitting on there. You know, that thing is awesome to be able to play all the yoke games and stuff like that. And then we also have my Legends pinball machine. This is the HD version, of course. So that's really cool to have on here. And it has a couple of mods in there. I modded it with solenoids. It has surround sound speakers inside and stuff like that. So a couple of different mods to that, but other than that, obviously it is stock. So let's go ahead and walk into the actual arcade door now that you come in through here. So this is the arcade room right here. Let's do a quick pan around here of the arcade. Back in the day, I used to have this room, and there used to be an arcade right here with the pinball machine and stuff, but I created a lot more space, and I took advantage of the space, and this feels a lot more open now. When people come in, they can just go up to a machine, which is exactly what I wanted, to not feel claustrophobic in here. Obviously, the room is not that big. It is a laundry area, part of the basement, but I made the best use of the space that I possibly could. Here in the main entranceway, we got some arcade signs with some lights, as you can see here, with a bunch of different games that I like. You know, sitting right there. Then we got the carpet right there on the floor. And then as far as the signs go, we got little disco lights right here, kind of give it some arcade flair. And then we got the little Flynn's arcade sign right there as well, along with the Galaga sign sitting up there. That looks great. We got the Mortal Kombat machine light up right there. We got this 3D fan. This 3D fan shows 3D images. You can't see it. It's a fan that spins really fast, but you can't tell in this video right now. But it's really cool. Then you also have these right here that light up. We got the Open Arcade sign, the Pac-Man signs, which is really cool. Now, as far as the machines go, if we turn back around here, let's see what we have. We have this one here, which is from RecRoomMasters. This RecRoomMasters machine right here is an upright machine. It's a 32-inch screen. I've had this for a while, and I love it because you can play all of these different games, you know, that are like this, you know, in this form factor, which is what I like about the arcade, is having different form factors and stuff. So this one's really cool. This is my Tron machine, Arcade1up. Unfortunately, it's down right now because I'm waiting for a new PCB because one of the latest updates broke it and crashed my PCB, so they're sending me a new one, and I should have it here in the next couple of days so I can get this machine back up. But I love the Tron machine and stuff when it was working. I got a little gumball machine right here in the corner. Then we have my NBA Jam machine that I have right here. This is modded with a PC inside. with light up buttons and everything. And basically what this is a modded PC with all my 4-player games. So everything from every console works on here that is 4 players that I have on here: Dreamcast, Nintendo GameCube, some Windows games as well from different Windows games that work with obviously only having 4 buttons, because that's the most that each player can have. But there's a lot of those games out there that can still play great with 4 players, or with 4 buttons, so that's what's on there. And then right here we have my pinball machine. I love this pinball machine. This is my virtual pinball machine that I have with a bunch of different tables on here. Recently added the new Pinball FX, as you can see right there, to it. Love that system and love the tables and stuff, so that's been a lot of fun. This is what you would call, I guess, my main arcade machine. As you can see here, this is a 32-inch screen, and this is another PC, and it houses every game you could think of. So this is like the one that you would play everything MAME related or anything on the PC with controls. Everything is kind of on here on this machine. Here is a touchscreen jukebox, and that's linked up to these right here. I have one there and one here if I want to play music in this room. I have them kind of hanging out right there. And then this touchscreen jukebox lets me play all of these different songs here and kind of just come up here. It's hooked up to a PC, and it's like a touchscreen jukebox that has all of my different music on here. I also use it for a couple of other things as well. I also have a high score application on here that kind of opens up. So you can see this is my game room here with all of my different, machines and stuff like that. And you can kind of just click on, let me get this out of here. I have all these different machines that I set up, and you can kind of put your high scores if you're in the game room and you want to add your high score for a certain game that I have around the house, because I have so many different things to basically explore, not in just the arcade room, but just in general. So keep track of high scores from everyone that plays, which is a pretty cool way to incentivize people to get on my leaderboards and stuff. So that's what's on there. And then of course I got my MVSX. This is mine with the Hilo hack. So has a bunch, all the 50 games on there from Neo Geo. This is my Street Fighter Blig Blue machine. This is stock except for the buttons. I swapped out the buttons and the arcade controls, but you can still, obviously everything else is, there and playing online and everything, just better buttons. And I also added better speakers in there as well. This is one of the newest additions to the game room that I have a review up there now as well, or will be soon. And this is the Miss Pac-Man Class of 89 machine here. I love this machine because I like how it adds something different into the game room and what that is a slanted screen. So obviously none of the other machines have the slanted format that I have on here. So this one kind of gives that different perspective on how you're supposed to play these games with Miss Pac-Man and stuff, along of course with the leaderboards and stuff like that. But the cabinet looks awesome. I love the way that it looks. And yeah, it was an awesome machine to have all these games, Galaga and stuff, on this kind of form factor. And then one of the ones that I wanted to get on a sale that I was waiting for, it was Dragon's Lair that I recently just got on sale. I love the way that this machine looks. I haven't done anything to it yet, just stock, because I literally just got this a week ago, and had this here with Dragon's Lair. Love this machine. And this is my Jurassic Park shooter. So this is a shooting cab that houses all the different shooting games that you could think of, with Gun for IR guns here. And, I have Retro Lizard's build. If you haven't heard of him, check him out. He does a lot of fantastic arcade builds and stuff like that. This is one he did for me. And this is awesome. It has all of these different games from Xbox, from the Wii, from Master System, Techno Parrot, all of them that you want to play on here are all ready to go. Obviously, this has a PC inside as well. So these aren't all my arcade machines. I do have other arcade machines around the house, but you guys will have to watch my full game room tour for that, because this is just my arcade room, obviously. But I do have arcades in the other parts in the game room and stuff, but this is specifically what my arcade room is. And I love these machines in here. Like I said, I had 2 spots open before. The 2 spots that I had were actually these 2. These are the 2 machines that I just added. That's why it took me so long to do this video, because I didn't want to show a video with 2 empty spots. So now that I have everything I want on here, as far as the future of this room goes, just to give you guys a quick look, Jurassic Park will never go anywhere. Dragon's Lair won't ever go anywhere. Pac-Man won't go anywhere. Street Fighter Blig Blue, I always contemplate if I should sell this Big Blue and get one of the other Street Fighter machines instead. I modded the buttons though and stuff, and the speakers. That's what makes it hard to get rid of. I know that people love the Yoga Flame one and the other, the Championship Edition that just came out, which I go back and forth on, because it has a better game lineup. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Darkstalkers or anything like that, but I modded all the buttons, and they're like really good buttons now. So I don't know. So it might leave, and it might swap out for another Street Fighter for online play. We'll see. Neo Geo machine definitely won't go anywhere unless if I take it out to add the other Neo Geo machine that they're apparently going to come out with. It's going to be more full size. So unless if that happens, but Neo Geo, a machine will be here that represents a Neo Geo, whether it's a bigger version of that or that one there. Either way, that won't go anywhere. This is my big RecRoomMasters machine. This definitely won't go anywhere. This is my first original machine that kind of started everything. And this is my virtual pinball machine, so that definitely will stay there. I love this machine. NBA Jam is the one particular machine that I'm actually contemplating on getting rid of, and only because of a couple of reasons, but only if Arcade1up comes out with something that I want. So first of all, it takes up a lot of room. I could literally fit 2 more Arcade1up machines here instead of 1 NBA Jam. And it is a 4-player machine. However, it's really hard to fit 4 players on here, especially 4 big people, because of obviously how small this panel is. So it works. I've done it before, but it's not the greatest and most comfortable thing. And, you know, it's a 4-player machine, but all the games that are on here, I could obviously technically play on here. It's just that it would only be for 2 players instead of 4. So I don't know if I want to get rid of my 4-player machine or not. It kind of just depends on if Arcade1up adds, you know, some of the other machines that I would really want. Like if they did a Smash TV, I'd definitely consider getting rid of this for that, because I can play most of these games on the big machine over there in the corner. Or if they do Track and Field, which I think is a great multiplayer game that I would love to have in here. Love Track and Field. So just depends what they come out with. But I think this is the first one on the chopping block as far as not replacing it with anything similar, if that happens, and just selling this off completely modded with the PC to someone who wants it, and then just have all the games that are on here and just play them on here and only have a 2-player machine, which, you know, most of the time I'm playing by myself or with another person. It's not, I don't have a lot of people playing 4-player games a lot, but it is cool to have when you want to play some NBA Jam on here or something like that. And then Tron definitely won't go anywhere. I love the machine. And this RecRoomMasters definitely won't go anywhere either. I love that machine as well. And then coming back out here to the other machines, my Star Wars machine, I've modded and stuff. I love it. Won't go anywhere. This machine will probably get sold off when the new one comes out to get the 4K pinball. So it is, I guess, being replaced, but replaced with the same exact thing with the better product that they have coming out. So I don't know if that's considered, you know, what that's considered. But yeah, this will be swapped out for that once that happens. But I'm enjoying the machine as is right now with these tables. And then, of course, I just got the Wheel of Fortune, so that's obviously not going to go anywhere. And, you know, this machine, these New Wave Toys machines are awesome to have in here. And then this being the special edition Sanwa joystick one with my fighters, just a classic machine, modded with a Pi 4, is probably here to stay as well. All right, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video here today as far as my arcade room tour and telling you guys what the situation is with all my arcades and what I plan to do in the future. I love being in this room. I love having all the lights turned on them. I know how super lucky I am to have all these machines and stuff like that. And, you know, my hobby and passion and all this stuff, being able to enjoy these. And then I love having people over and kind of inviting them over to enjoy these machines with me and just having a fun time, you know, with nostalgic or new games or whatever the case may be. If you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen in this video, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Until next time.